Hey guys, I guess I haven't done a video in a while, but I figured I'd do one right now, kind of a product review on a mirror kit, and to show you guys that I got a new toy. It's a 2016 Polaris General 1000. Upgraded the wheels and tires right away. They come factory with 12-inch. These are 14. A little bit more of a street tire, I guess, and good for trail riding and ditches. I put a clutch kit in it by EPI. They're out of Brainerd, Minnesota. That consisted of weights and spring in the primary clutch and a different spring in the secondary clutch. Took about maybe 20 minutes to switch over. It eliminates the engine braking system and kind of lets you free coast when you're coming to a stop instead of almost kissing the windshield every time you want to slow down and come to a stop. Also, I just put this mirror kit on by Extreme Metal Products, I believe it is. Yeah, Extreme Metal Products. And not very high quality mounts on this thing. The mirrors themselves are nice, but you know, the mounts right here, they're chintzy. They mount to the roll cage, and you can see they're not very wide. And any little bit of shock or vibration, the mirror just sits there and shakes. And you get going down the road with tires like this, or even down a trail, and the mirror just sits there and vibrates like crazy. Any little bit of any little tapping on the roll cage itself, the mirror just shakes. So not really a big fan of them. Like I said, the mirrors are nice, but the mounts for the mirrors are chintzy. Another thing I did, put a turn signal kit on it so it's street legal. I mounted LEDs right there. And instead of mounting LEDs in the back like everybody else does, I actually tapped into the factory taillights. And they all flash. And when you hit your brakes, the brakes still work, and the turn signals work yet. That was a little bit of a chore to do, but it wasn't a kit. It was something that I just pieced together. This Grody turn signal lever I bought from O'Reilly's, I think for 40 bucks. The LEDs in the front I paid $4 something a piece. They're just heavy duty lighting. Yeah, $4.81 a piece for them. So I got, I don't know, 10 bucks in the lighting in the front. I'll show you how it looks underneath. Kind of got everything tucked in here real nice. I used the EP36 flasher. I ran a wire I tapped into the brake pressure switch into the orange wire. I cut it. I soldered a wire from that, and I ran it up here, through here, into the dash, and I connected it to the brake switch, or the turn signal switch here. And then I ran 2 wires back to here. And right here, this is actually your rear tail light connections. And what you do is you run that wires from the front, 2 wires all the way to the back, and you cut both of the orange wires. And then you solder them 2 wires that you ran from the front onto that wires. And you run it off your harness for this. And the brake pressure switch wire that you run from there up to this switch you tie in. You gotta look at the instructions that come with the turn signal switch, but it all makes sense when you look at the wiring. And it still gives you the brakes, and it lets you run turn signals off of that. So I did all that, and she's pretty much street legal now. I think I maybe had 3 hours tied up into it. And with the flasher, the lights, the turn signal, universal turn signal switch, I think I have not quite $100 into it. And if you go online and look for kits off eBay or wherever, they range anywhere from $200 to $349. Oh, and I think I got a horn and a horn button, I think for $20. So all together I probably have $120 in the whole kit. So, but other than that, pretty happy with the machine. I think I've had it up to about 72 and it cuts out, which is, I guess, plenty fast. It's got a nice tilt bed inside. You got room. The seats are pretty nice and kind of got that Gore-Tex feel. Yeah, it's got the nice backlit dash. Brand new. I think I put 100. Okay, 94 miles I've put on it so far, and everything runs perfect. Definitely recommend, if you do a lot of riding or even street riding, do the street legal kit. Definitely nice at night, or if there's anybody behind you, you don't have to worry, you know, that they might not see you with your hand out wanting to turn left or right, you know. So, well, here's my update, and figured I'd throw a video up because it's been a while. I do have a light bar coming, and I'll do a review on that too. I actually got the light bar that it mounts up here off these two. The bracket comes down and it actually sits right about here, and it goes all the way across. It's a 42-inch light bar. Oh, and I did put this windshield in. It's a glass windshield, lock and play from Polaris, and you can actually mount a windshield wiper kit up here. And I also did put in a KFI Winch, 4,500 pound KFI Winch, and it sits in there. I think I maybe had it installed in a half hour. Easy installation. Everything fit perfectly. So, highly recommend KFI winches and the brackets from them guys. Other than that, that's about it for now. Thanks.